Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy freaking Saturday to each and every one of you. Holy moly, this is live stream number two. I did the thumbs up, but I really wanted to go two, like in live stream number two. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you had a great day so far. The market is tanking, it's craziness. I don't know. So interesting report on X about um China, Hong Kong. Interesting. We're gonna go over a post from Zero X Nobler, I believe it is. This is interesting. Cutting rates and also the largest broker in Hong Kong launching Bitcoin trading. We'll get into that as well. Look, the market is doing what it does, fam. The market is just doing what it does. It's holy moly, 60,000 BTC is crazy stuff. We'll go over that as well. Ripple's stablecoin news is out. I guess they got a little website up and going. That's interesting. They got a little website up and running. Very, very, very interesting that they did that. So we'll go over that. Somebody on X called Real Studio Blue did a little highlight of what's on the website. I guess we'll go through that as well. The Ripple website for the stablecoin. Interesting. Something about not having to have bank accounts and stuff like that, and still getting access to this stablecoin is freaking resting. What's going on, Trey? Just got in. Any thoughts on the recent Flare Spaces? I didn't get a chance to listen to the Flare Spaces, Trey. I didn't get a chance. In the beginning, I listened to I listened to like 5 minutes of Hugo speaking and answering questions. They pretty much went into an AMA pretty much right away. But I only got to listen to 5 minutes or so on that. But I did, kind of give my thoughts on Layer Cake. I think they made the right decision to focus all in on data and AI. And I think, like he said in the beginning of that Spaces, he said they're going to be taking resources that they would otherwise be dedicating to Layer Cake, which means energy, it means time, it means personnel, it means resources, and focusing in on AI and data. I think it's a smarter move. I really, really do. And I think they're going to smash data. Yeah, they're going to take in market share from Chainlink and all of those data, quote unquote data providers, data ownership protocol, DLP, as well, in that kind of same category. But I think we're going to look back 4 years from now, 5 years from now, and think how FLR changed the lives of a lot of XRP holders. I really, really do. And I say that because I just found out the other day about Solana actually launching around 2 or 4 cents. 2 or 4 cents. And I think that Flare has a really, really good opportunity to build a community just in the same manner that Solana did. And I also believe they got early projects on this thing already. I think it bodes really, really, really well. And Solana launched 2020. So how long did it take Solana to get to 3 figures? We'll look that up, but I don't think it was very long. 3 figures. 3 figures. I don't think it was very long. So, and again, they got stuff, with kinetics, with freaking XDeFi protocol coming, kind of like futures. They got a Gnosis Global, they got the Spark Dex, they got Kinetic. If I didn't say Kinetic already, it's kind of seeming that way, it really is. But this news with China is fascinating to me that they did this great cut. And in Hong Kong, this whole, Bitcoin's banned, but Hong Kong is launching Bitcoin trading. Not just launching it. Hong Kong's largest exchange is launching, largest broker is launching Bitcoin trading. Like, what is kind of going on there? I think that ban is about to get exited. I really, really do. I think it's about to get exited. Trey, let's go with Let's go with these numbers on CoinGecko real quick while we let some people hop on. Guys, do me a favor and hit that like button on the way in. That would be super, super cool. We love to have just as many viewers or just as many likes as we got viewers. That'd be awesome if you guys can make that happen. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're hanging out and you haven't subscribed yet. And if you've been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are on a mad rush to 10,000 subs. When we do that, I will be on a mission to provide the best interviews possible for you guys on this channel. Really looking forward to that. First on the list, first on the interview list, I'm thinking it's going to be Gary Cardone. All right, so let's go in this market. I refresh CoinGecko. Let's go over these numbers. Bitcoin is crazy. Near 105%. I never heard of any of these things. All right. So according to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down 1.8 trillion and is down 1.8%. Excuse me. It's down 1.8% in the last 24 hours and is currently at 2.25 trillion. 2.25 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is about 54%. Which is good. We want that dominance getting up there to 60%. Then we get that little flipping with the alts. Bitcoin is trading at $60,695 again. And on a 30-day, it is up 6.6%. Ethereum is trading at $2,913 again. Wow. And on the 30-day, it is down 4.7%. BNB is $531 again, up 3.3% on a 30-day. Solana is under $145. Let's go. And is $143, and on the 30-day is up 13%. XRP is still up 30% on the 30-day. Interesting. Currently trading at 55 cents. That is very, very interesting. I look at my portfolio. I see three things up in the portfolio. Ondo, Jupe, Polytrade, I think. That's it. No, Ondo, Solana, and Jupe. Interesting. Yeah. And Moaz in my portfolio. So this is the thing here. This is the Ripple site. It says ripple.com/solutions and stablecoin. Transact with confidence using Ripple USD. Instant payouts and easy fiat to stablecoin on and off ramps worldwide. Hold, buy, and trade US dollars on chain with a stablecoin purpose built for payments. Ripple USD. Now, I don't say the real USD in there. One day, the entertaining content creators will get it correct. Ripple USD is being designed to maintain a constant value of $1 issued on the XRP ledger and the Ethereum blockchains. Ripple USD will be fully backed by a segregated reserve, of cash and cash equivalents. Redeemable 1-to-1 for US dollars. Ripple's USD got a little high, what is this? Asterisk here. Ripple's USD availability will be subject to regulatory approval. Okay. Ripple USD for business. Remittance and money transfers. Enable seamless and instant cross-border settlement with easy stablecoin fiat crypto and off-ramp. Right. So this is this is for their businesses, their clients. Centralized exchanges drive trading volume growth with a trusted, transparent stablecoin partner. Interesting. Interesting that they're marketing to the exchanges. Payment service providers tap into global liquidity and new markets with a regulatory compliant stablecoin. Why use Ripple USD? Answer: deep liquidity. Ripple USD provides deep liquidity for major trading pairs on select centralized exchanges. Multi-chain issuance. Issued on the ledger and Ethereum, Ripple USD opens the door to multiple ecosystems. Instant settlement, programmable finance. Financial use cases are made more efficient and accessible with easy buying, unwrapping, trading, and more. It says here, stablecoin essentials and impact with increasingly recognized potential to streamline transactions and bolster efficiency within the financial sector. Stablecoin and other digital asset types are poised to have a significant impact on the global financial system. Anyway, well, they're talking about the stablecoin, so I would imagine would be no need to mention XRP. And this is Real Studios Blue here, kind of highlighting the stuff here, which is interesting. RSB. XRP, the heart of the new financial system. Don't know who this person is. The future stablecoins at Ripple is set to launch a groundbreaking USD-backed stablecoin designed to revolutionize the stablecoin market. Multi-chain, battery 1-to-1, key features. Awesome. Awesome. Nice write-up. It says the source is here. So, I mean, that's a nice write-up. I mean, that's cool. And that is awesome. My $1,000 play made the news. Trey, my $1,000 play made the news. We'll see what's good. Jasmy partners with Society. Oh, I was supposed to read that. Here it is right here. My $1,000 play. I forgot to mention it in the live stream earlier today. Made the news. Jasmy partners with Society 5.0 to pioneer Japan's super smart city. Jasmy supports Japan's Society 5.0 initiative, aiming for a super smart society with advanced technologies. Society 5.0 combines the Internet of Things with AI, robotics, and blockchain to improve quality of life and address Japan's aging population. Interesting. Jasmy blockchain technology enhances data security and transparency in smart city and health monitoring application. Jasmy is aligning closely with Japan's ambitious Society 5.0 initiative. This government-led project envisions transforming Japan into a super smart city through the integration of cutting-edge technology. Super smart society, I should say, not city. Well, isn't that interesting? Jasmy's role in this vision is significant. The company's focus on blockchain technology aligns with Society's 5.0 goals for facilitating secure and transparent data transactions. Well, you know, this might be paid advertising, I'm not sure, but it's good to see. It's good to see the $1,000 play in the news. It's really good to see that. So, in case you didn't know, let me see if some more people checked in here. What's going on, Huddle? Huddle the Otto. Is the Ripple stablecoin the first of many stablecoins? You mean on the XRPL? I hope so. I hope so, Huddle. I hope so. Oh, that's Huddle the ODL. Nice. I hope so. I hope it is the first of many. So, look, this is out. Senator Lummis's bill has been introduced to Congress. It's got S4912 Strategic Bill Bitcoin Reserve officially introduced into the United States Senate. A bill to establish a strategic Bitcoin reserve and other programs to ensure the transparent management of Bitcoin holdings of the federal government to offset costs utilizing certain resources of the Federal Reserve System and for other purposes. She launched it. I think I have her post from it as well. But yeah, it's been introduced. Believe in the Senate. Believe it's been introduced. I guess who are the sponsors of this bill? Senator Lummis, Republican from Wyoming. Senate Committee, Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs, latest action, Senate, 731, read twice and referred to the Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs. So there it is. It's out in yonder. It's out yonder. That is very, very interesting. Oh, let's take a look at your crypto assets here. Let me digress a little bit. Let's see if you guys happen to have, where do I want to go? Banter bubbles. Just got to check and see if you might have some stuff that is outperforming Bitcoin. Now, is this up to date? Because I don't feel like, let me refresh this. I mean, it popped up like it's been active. This tab has been closed for a little bit. Okay. All right. So there it is. As compared to Bitcoin. How are you doing against Bitcoin? Brett is up 9,465%. Just killing the game. I hope there's a lot of average Joe and Janes that were able to take advantage of this Brett meme coin when it launched on base. I really do. I hope they did. I hope there's a lot of nice people that could, got a little almost 100x here or so. This is against Bitcoin, by the way, which is awesome. With meme coin on Solana, 23,631%. That's not bad. 200 and something X. That's not bad. Bonk, another meme coin on Solana, 2,851%. Mantra, OG in the space, been in the Atom Cosmos SDK ecosystem for a minute, like 7 years or so. Finally, it's having its moment to shine. 2,200% up. So we got one layer one and three meme coins, 4 figures up. Now on the 3 figures up as compared to Bitcoin versus Bitcoin. We got our guy on the RW play at 125%. Let's go. We got our guy Jasmy coin up 205%. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, and we're gonna really see what's gonna happen with Andu Jasmy next year, 2025, when we really begin to start to see some stuff. Can't wait to see that. But 205% for Jasmy, 125% for Andu. Do you have any of those? Something to consider. Marinade Solana, staking platform on Solana, is up 227%. I can't see that Pepe, but it looks like Pepe's only 6% up. So no. All right. We're only looking for 100% or higher. Fetch, the AI play, 138%. Do you have some fetch? Because I tend to think that stuff that's outperforming Bitcoin currently will tend to do the same thing going forward in this bull run, because 99% of the altcoins are bleeding right now against Bitcoin. And when we get that kind of flip and dominance, when Bitcoin loses its dominance, I think these that are outperforming now will continue to do so even more so when that flipping happens. Arweave, 108%. Do you have Arweave? Do you have Fetch? Something that I think might be worth looking into. Not telling you to buy it, but maybe look into it. Do you think that it may continue to outperform when the Bitcoin dominance happens, the flipping happens? Solana, 205%. So we got Jasmy, Solana, and Andu outperforming Bitcoin in the portfolio. That's pretty cool. How blessed are we? Then we got Ton, the open network Telegram's deal, 147%. Floki, I think Floki is a meme coin. I think it's a meme coin. 188%. Everything else is, see a lot of reds going on there. Now we do have some, 50% outperforming Bitcoin 50% or by 81%, like Rune, which is the token on the Thor chain. Don't get me wrong, we do have those, but I just wanted to cover the 100% or higher outperforming Bitcoin. You guys want to look at a DCA strategy? Let me know. I'll share. Alina's in the building. What's going on, my friend? Hello, y'all. I still haven't purchased Bitcoin or meme coins, just XLM and XRP. I hear you. Pookie is in the building. What's going on, Pookie? I can't get past the approved part on SparkDex. Yeah, it feels like, I don't know where you are in the process, but it feels like you have to get that approved done a couple of times. And you can try refreshing if you need to. Are you getting a red error like I had earlier today? I had a little, was that today? Or was that yesterday? I had like a little red notice. Did you get a little red notice? Something about ERC something or another? Is that what you got? JR is in the building. What's going on, my guy? How are you? Appreciate you checking in. No? So what aren't you getting past then? You said you can't get past the approved part. Which part are you not getting through? I'm Canadian, so I only can buy from Canadian sites. I got you. Oh, you're just saying it never approved. JR says doing great. Great to hear that. You going through the Bifrost wallet. So are you not getting a notification on Bifrost to approve? Like they're not coordinating correctly? Is that what you're saying, Pookie? DCA strategy. That's what we're doing. We've been doing that for a few months now. DCAing and into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. Sometimes it's all three. Sometimes it's just two. And if it's just two, it's 1 week it might be Bitcoin, Ethereum. The other week it might be Bitcoin and Solana primarily Bitcoin, and Solana on a DCA strategy. Right? We got enough of the moon bag, you know. We got enough altcoins, but I'm starting a DCA strategy, feeling very, very confident that years from now it will have paid. It will have paid off. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you can't get that through, Pookie. Do you have MetaMask? You have MetaMask? All right, let me see. Make sure I covered everything here. I did. Oh, well, it's kind of covered this China thing. This is interesting here with this exchange. Like, I mean, there's a ban in China, but the largest exchange in Hong Kong is doing something with Bitcoin. What's going on here? So, a couple of things. China cuts its interest rate. This is shout out to the crypto nobler for sharing this. I appreciate you, my friend. China just cut interest rates by 25 points. Yesterday, Hong Kong's largest broker launched crypto trading, and volumes are off the charts. This is, you know, this whole ban, but Hong Kong can do a thing, this whole ban, but other places, China can still, I don't know. So, yeah, says here, tier one centralized exchanges enabling KYC for Chinese users. China pumping over 1 trillion into crypto, but no one's talking about it. This is according to the crypto nobler. China surprised markets by cutting major short and long-term interest. Its first such broad move in years. Historically, interest rate cuts led to the rapid growth of all markets, including the digital asset space. Here's the news from Macro Matters, July 22nd. Says, no, this is by Reuters. Anyway, China cut several major interest rates to support fragile economy. China surprised markets by cutting major and long-term interest rates on money, long and short. Its first such broad move since August of last year, signaling intent to boost growth in the world's second largest economy just days after meeting by a certain party. Yeah. Interesting. Hong Kong, a special administrative region in China. Like, what? Has been showing a massive volume increase in Bitcoin and Ethereum ETF markets since July. A special administrative region. Okay. On August 1st, Hong Kong's largest online broker, Futu, launched retail Bitcoin trading. It's like it's a ban, but it's not in a particular region of China. It's very strange stuff. Its largest online broker, Futu, launched retail banking trading on its platform. Hong Kong's largest online broker launched Bitcoin trading. The move comes as the city aims to establish itself as a Bitcoin and crypto hub. It's interesting. Early in June and July, multiple sources reported that, you know, that spot over there is planning to reconsider its crypto ban in Q4 of 2024. Just recently, Bybit, one of the largest centralized exchanges, has enabled KYC for Chinese customers, hinting at a possible easing of China's strict regulations. Interesting. Despite the ban, even today, the demand for crypto in China is huge. And once the ban is lifted, the price of popular coins in China will go parabolic. Crypto Nova says, I've scanned the Chinese crypto market and found the most viral coins expected to pump the most. Yeah, okay. I don't know about that. We'll see. We'll see. Mantle is an L2 technology stack for scaling Ethereum, and it's the first core product of the Mantle ecosystem. So anyway, Neo, OG, hey, see the KuCoin token, VeChain. I wouldn't doubt that. VeChain has been around for a minute. 2 cents, market cap 2 billion. Interesting. Hook Protocol is the world's first social learning platform. Anyway, Sushi Swap. ACH, Alchemy Pay, IMX Immutable. I could definitely see that. Ontology. I can't, Ontology is still in this space. Craziness. APX Finance is the world's first centralized DEX hybrid. I don't know about that. Oh no, what happened? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Okay, I don't know what happened there. But anyway, that was from the crypto Nobler. Cutting rates, letting an exchange in Hong Kong launch Bitcoin trading. Interesting to me. Elena Pookie, do you have a VPN? If so, it may not. If so, it may not approve. I didn't know that. You might be right about that though, Alina. You might be right about the VPN thing because our guy, Steam for Home Real Estate, I think well, no, he was mentioning that in reference to Clearpool. So, but yeah, I don't know. I use it because I'm trying to protect my data. So my, VPN is always on. When I hit approved SFLR or WFR, I hit it, then asked me to confirm. I confirm and nothing. Yeah, that might be you clearing the cache and the Bifrost. In the settings, you can clear the cache in the Bifrost wallet on your phone. B says, I had the same problem where the red circle only got to 3/4 completion. Oh no. Oh no. Were you using Bifrost wallet, B? Were you using Bifrost wallet to do that? Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. That'd be super, super cool. It'd be really, really awesome if you get the like button. We always like to have just as many likes as we got viewers in the stream. Let's go. That would be awesome if we could make that happen. That would be awesome. Let me see something. That would be super cool if we could get that done. But that might be, it cleared when I did the above. Okay. So you cleared it. Okay. You did the cache thing, B? Clearing the cache with that Bifrost wallet. I've heard people say to try that before. I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with SparkDex. I got to tell you, I'm pretty impressed with SparkDex. Pretty impressed with SparkDex. Now, I did the strategy of B said it disconnected he disconnected the wallet, cleared the cache, and reconnect on Bifrost. And it worked for you? Yep. Yep. But I got to tell you, I was pretty impressed. But I don't know, Pookie. I'm feeling like FLR, I don't know, just feels something in my gut is telling me that may be the thing. All right. Good job, B. B got it to work, Pookie, with that little disconnecting the wallet and clearing the cache in the Bifrost wallet and reconnecting. I just feel like something's going on with the FLR thing. I really do. We got a lot of smart people on that team building great stuff and focusing on blockchain and data. I think it's smart. I mean, my gosh, getting these flare drops. I don't know. You're taking dirty for me. I think when I took some dirty nasty fiat, only like $75. I bought FLR. I was like, man. And I ended up staking it with Scepter. I'm thinking, I'm going to get flare drops. My stack of flare drops. I would have bought the token anyway without the flare drops. The fact that I could get more FLR because I can get the flare drops because I did buy FLR and either wrap or stake it with Scepter to still get that is it's fascinating to me. But this market is crazy. I don't know what the prices of Songbird is. I I tell you what, if we get a below 1 cent for the FLR token, I mean, I just think right now, still a great price. Are you kidding me? 1, 2 cents, not even 2 cents. I think personally, not a financial advice. I just think that's cool. And sure, we do have some Songbird. We got enough Songbird, I would say. And it might take the Kasama. No, I don't want to do that. That might take the Kasama route. It might. It really might do that. It really might do that. Take the Kasama route. It might. Kusama, crazy numbers for Kusama. All right, so let's just check a little into the cryptoverse dollar cost average strategy. Let's take a look at some numbers here. All right, what do we got going on? January 2020 to July 29th. Dollar cost average strategy. Gonna take Cardano out of there. We got Ethereum, we got Solana, we got XRP, we got Maker. Just $100 a month on a dollar cost average strategy from January of 2020 till present date. That would have been 55 payments, totaling $5,500. 129,000 in Solana. You would have currently 21.89% PL. Ethereum, we would have had 24,000. From investing 5, we would have had 24. This is dollar cost, and that's 347%. Bitcoin, 15,000, almost 16,000, 190%. Maker, 15,000, 173% PL. XRP, only 15% from 2020, because, of course, we all understand what happened in 2021. We all understand what happened for XRP doing that. What do we think is a reasonable start date? 2022 till present? And what if we change this from 100 to 200? I think anyone can do this. I'm going to change this. 2022. I'm going to go to 1st of January. Yeah. Till present. Total invested at $200 a month. Dollar cost average strategy. Anyone can do it. From January of 2022 to present date, anyone can do $200, dollar cost average. If you did it 200 in Bitcoin, Solana would have given you the biggest return at 26,000. Just investing for 31 months. 324% PL. Maker, 14,000. 127% PL profit. Bitcoin, $12,900, 108% profit. Ethereum, $10,845, and XRP, dollar cost average strategy, to present date, from January 22 to present date, would be in the minus in value. Wow, that's heavy. 3.9% minus negative. That's heavy. That's heavy stuff. That is heavy stuff to think about that. But the DCA strategy, man, long term just feels really, really, really good. I see Maker. Was Maker 3%, 3 figures? It was 127%. Interesting that Maker keep just, I don't know, 120%. Is Maker gonna end up wanting to be in those Mag 7s? I mean, even from 2022, you're still getting 127% dollar cost average strategy profit for Maker. It's interesting. Solana, obviously the best performing, but I didn't expect Maker just to continue to do. I mean, interesting to see those numbers. DCA, something to consider, something to look at, something to think about. I think it's the first principles of saving and investing, or saving to invest. You can hang out with the blue chippers, like Raw Paul says, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, if you will. And I did start with Maker, but it's interesting. Maker is actually outperforming Ethereum on the dollar cost average strategy. Isn't that interesting? From January 22 to present date. It's interesting. Huh. Ethereum is at 74%. Now, of course, with Ethereum, you do get that staking, you can option where you can take a percentage of your ETH and stake it. Definitely wouldn't recommend anything high percentage wise, but you can get a staking ROI as well, which you can't do with the MKR token. But Maker at 127% and ETH at 74.9%. From January 2022 was just essentially, we had the 20 and the 21 thing. So January 2022 is a good number after the least little runs at just $200 a month. Isn't that interesting? I think dollar cost average strategy of 200 a month. I love it. I love doing the DCA because anyone could do it. It's not that I don't still make, big purchases and $1,000 plays and, all that kind of stuff. I just think that a strategy that we have implemented is DCAing of value assets that would give us a return over year return on our assets and DCAing. Where am I here? All right. I saw that, Iman. I saw that. I think I've seen that guy post before. Iman said someone said on X they sold all their FLR and put it in the song rate. They saw more upside, 100x potential. Yeah, I saw that. And I just think, why is it always about one or the other? I mean, if they're both available, aren't they both available? Again, I just think a lot of times and is better than or. Just really, I don't, Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think, a lot of times and is better than or. Steve mentioned me. Oh, nice. Steve, the for real estate guy? That's my guy. Alina says, I still think holding physical metals is a value investment. If you can hold it, it's not. If you can't hold it, it's not yours. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I really do hear you. For sure. I really do hear you for sure. Robert Kiyosaki says Bitcoin and gold. He says actually he does do Bitcoin, ETH, and gold. Interesting enough. Rich Dad Poor Dad guy, the author of the Rich Dad Poor Dad book. He's not the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy. It's actually someone else. Um, but that he writes about in that book. Yaman says silver is my main holding. Nice. They're making that this legal tender for purchase and transactions, no sales tax on this gold and silver in a lot of states. And I know Texas is getting ready to do the same thing as well. I think what I'm going to do, quite honestly, in the end of next year, is I'm just going to, get a stack because I used to own gold and silver, but I sold it all for crypto. I think that I'm gonna after the end of this run, I'm gonna just get a stack, $5,000-$10,000 worth, and I'm just gonna be just it, maybe 20,000, and that's just kind of gonna be it. You know what I mean? Just to do it. So I showed you some altcoins that are outperforming Bitcoin. I showed you the dollar cost average strategy using this platform called Into the Cryptoverse.com. That DCA strategy, you just go over tools, mouse over it. It's free to use. Maybe you think there's something else. Maybe you think it's Avalanche. Maybe you think it's Aave, which my guy Taiki is talking about Aave. Maybe you think it's that. You can plug the numbers in and just check the history. B says tokenized baseball cards are going to be a sleeping giant. I would not doubt that. Oh, Lena says, I'm trying to get 2 ounce monthly. I'm in Texas temporarily, not sure if they will let me take it back home. Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, it's interesting. But I really do look forward to doing it. But right now, I'm just gonna go all in on the digital asset space. And um, when we get this wind moon thing in 2024, latter part, and 2025, I'll make an allocation then. I'll make an allocation then. It's the word. So yeah, I think I've actually dollar wise, I've spent more money on Songbird than I have FLR. I think I have. All right, fam. What does this say? You heard BlackRock talking about it. Talking about what? Oh, tokenize anything is going to be the norm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. That is going to be the deal. We're going to see what's going to happen on the XRPL for those of us who are XRP holders still. Stablecoin looks like it's coming. It's coming. That'd be cool. Looks like they're going to, Open Eden's going to do its thing uh, with their tokenized T-bills coming. We see if we can get the daily active user counts up. We can see if we're going to get some TVL to this XRPO, all that kind of stuff. Jungle Link's in the building. What's going on, Jungle? Jungle said, I sold all my Songbird during the last bull run. Should I buy back in? Just been buying FLR. Yeah. I haven't bought Songbird in a long time, Jungle. I still have it. I still have it. But I don't feel like I've put any money in that in a while. It's been a minute. If any money, I've been putting it into FLR. It's an interesting play. I just decided I wanted to have both, so I have both. I have both FLR and both Songbird. In fact, I put more dirty nasty fiat into Songbird than I have into FLR, only because I have a significant amount of FLR still wrapped up in the Celsius debacle. I just got some word from the people over at Stretto about that Celsius mess. Yeah, I know. Thoughts, right? So Iman is like Songbird is the smallest supply to the Songbird thing. It's gonna be interesting to see what's going to happen from the F assets being on Songbird. What is that going to look like? Because every chain has to go up the network adoption curve. They all do. By hook or crook, you got to go up this network adoption curve. You got to create network adoption. You got to get attention. You got to people you get on there using it, creating demand for the native asset. So it's going to be interesting when the F asset thing goes on Songbird. What is that going to look like? I believe it's going to Songbird first and then Flare. What is that going to look like? That's going to be the thing. That's going to be the thing, and then that'll give us a kind of a hint. You know what I mean, Jungle? That'll give us a sense because it's about adoption. Just something launching on there. What does that mean? What is it going to look like? So that's what I'm looking to see. Creating network freaking adoption. That's the key. What is that going to look like? By hook or crook, got to create it. So I know when Songbird does launch some stuff, I'll be on Songbird trying it out. But I see stuff launching on Flare, and I guess there's some things on Songbird. Who's using something on Songbird right now? Who's using anyone here using some DApp on Songbird? I'm not using anything. Anybody using anything there? Jungle Lee says BitTrue, GateHub, and KuCoin toss me off because I'm US. Really? Any good exchanges I can use as a US citizen? I personally I have been favoring Kraken Exchange, Kraken, especially the Pro, which doesn't cost you anything, over Coinbase. Jungle. That's what I've been using Kraken. Iman says Hugo was talking about the difference between Chainlink and FLR is that when using Chainlink, Eve gets the value out. FLR gets all the value in the use case. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. B says XDC farming. Where? On okay. Oh, so the SFIN XFI in Enosis, that's on Songbird? Okay. I have not used it. I've been on Enosis like in their testing on Flare. But the SFIN XFI thing for me, not participating in it. Yes, sir, as well as XCC, they're great. Yeah, I keep hearing about the SFIN XFI, supply shortage and all. I don't know enough to comment on it. I know I have some good friends in the community, from the Crypto Seeds community, who are big on SFIN and XFI. They make sure they get theirs. They're making sure they get theirs. Generally says Kraken does have a better selection. Fees are less. I don't know if they're significantly less or not, Jungle, but they are less. And I'm just telling you, they've changed. Kraken was like my second exchange besides blockchain.com way back in the day. And the whole UI UX experience over there has been really good. It's been really good. So I ended up linking those awful bank accounts. I ended up linking those, and I dollar cost average from there now, as opposed to dollar cost averaging using Coinbase. So that's kind of how I've been doing it. And you can deposit USDC or you can deposit dirty nasty fiat. You got to make all your purchases in USD for the most part, like 99% in USD. But yeah, it's been pretty smooth, I got to say. SFIN, Iman says SFIN is supposed to be used in the F assets canary use cases testing. So with the limited supply, it should be worth more. SFIN is now about 300 plus. It's an interesting thing with the way the whole value thing is. And Kung Tech Fu is in the building. How are you, my friend? Governance tokens are going to be big again, in my opinion, says B. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I wish I knew more about Songbird and how that stuff works, but I just don't. I don't know enough. I just don't know enough. I always said that I thought that the Songbird token had a chance to emulate the Polkadot's Kusama, but who am I? I'm just a dude on YouTube. Keyless is in the building. What's going on? The lady of crypto is here. People always ask me about Songbird, and I have no idea. Yeah. Same way, same way. Do you feel like you hear more from Flare than Songbird? I feel like I don't ever hear anything from the people from Songbird. I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's kind of. But again, I do think that it has a shot to be the Kusama. I do, especially. And again, I think a great litmus test is going to be when these F assets launch on Songbird. You know, when is Songbird going to get in the game? And I don't know if they're in the game. It doesn't, I don't hear anything from them. But with these F assets going on there, we're going to see. We're going to really, really see how goes it. I just think there's a tremendous value add to taking dirty nasty fiat, buying FLR, and because you wrap and or stake it with Scepter, etc., you're getting more FLR. Feels like a value add to that. I notice a difference in the circulating total supply, 100 billion versus 16 billion, for sure. I mean, this is why I have both. But I'm talking about if I have to take my dirty nasty fiat and going forward, it's just been I needed to catch up, quite honestly, with my Songbird purchases with FLR. since Celsius kept my FLR tokens, or they kept the notation of my FLR tokens. They didn't actually ever distribute them. Yeah, yeah, that's what I think too. B says it's a developer asset. Probably won't hear a lot. Now, have you guys B and Iman? Have you guys hopped on their Poly Markets version or their version of Poly Markets? Did you guys hop on that and play some bets? Did you play some bets on that? Yeah, I watched the video of mine with DeFi Divvy talking about the Songbird tokenomics. Oh, you said yeah, yeah. After watching the last video, you hopped on there. Yeah, it was just fun to play around, help them test some stuff out. I think they're gonna launch that. Why would they not? Poly Market has been hugely successful on Polygon. I think they're gonna, I think they're gonna launch that. Oh, that's testing though, Iman. It's testing. It's not real money. It's a beta testing. You get some test tokens. Yeah. Santiago's project is legit, says B. Yeah, it's legit. I just need to know what I'm doing over there. Like, what am I futuring and what am I shorting and longing? It's kind of not my style, but I agree. I did participate early on with their beta stuff, and I agree. You ever notice, Jungle, the stuff on Flare for the most part? I mean, it's all early. Are you checking how smooth the stuff is working? Are you checking? Are you peeping how smooth the stuff on Flare is working? Um, you know, the XD5, I mean, it was in beta and it was smooth as freak, right? This Spark Dex right now, take Enosis testing. I was on a Enosis testing on Flare. It was smooth. This Spark Dex right now is smooth. I'm like, hmm. And this is early days and it's smooth. I was hoping Jungle says, I was hoping Hugo was going to talk a little bit more about AI. I wanted to know more about their plans. Are you saying in this latest spaces that Hugo and Flair had, you wish he would have talked more about AI then? Kung Tech Food. JP Morgan Chase now accepting XRP for mortgage and credit payments. No. What why would that be an announcement? Why would they take XRP for mortgage payments? Where is that? Where is that? Share the link, bro. Share the link or tell us where that is. Where are you seeing that? The B says, I think the reason why Bifrost gets hung up is because they are pumping away and it's reflected in the price. Bifrost? What's going on, Rafi? Jungle Lee says, I know it seems like FLR is taking forever, but they are actually moving pretty quick. Yeah, they really are. It's Hey Jungle, did you know that Solana launched at like 4 cents in 2020? I look at Flare and I see a lot of Solana in Flare. Useful products that the community can use. Transactions are smooth and fast, inexpensive. But these products that are launching are useful, and I get this sense that they are building communities around them. I get the sense that they're building a community around their product as well. So that is interesting. I get that feel. We'll see. We'll see. But I get that kind of feel. We'll see. Gonna really get a sense for what the what is it called? For really get a sense of the community once these dApps and stuff get going, but kind of feels that way. Yeah. Oh, in the spaces, Junglee says, yeah, in the spaces, someone asked about AI, but he didn't go too far into it yet. That's that CEO thing, you know, kind of keeping that stuffed close chest. That's what it feels like to me. B says XDeFi was a useful tool to use for laddering in and out and entry and exit points. Yeah. Keela says, what in the world? Check out this link from Binance. Iman says CryptoSeeds maybe have an open night X spaces on or meet on Zoom or something like that. Yeah, I'm gonna do spaces as well. I want to get to 10,000 subs and begin to do some other stuff. CryptoSeeds spaces would be awesome. Thank you, Jungle. A CryptoSeeds spaces would be awesome. Thanks, bro. What's going on, Keyless? What you got over here? That work? What's going on with Binance? No, it didn't work. Didn't work for me, Keyless. What are they saying over there? All right, let's mess it up. Has to do with mortgage payments via XRP and SHIB. Yeah, yeah. We got to check that article. Someone just said something about JP Morgan saying you can make your mortgage payments with XRP. That is interesting to me. Has to do with mortgage and credit card payments via XRP and SHIB. Yeah, someone just said something about JP Morgan. Also sent another article that posted 19 hours ago about XRP accepted by JP. Yeah. Ramon says Chase Bank now accepts SHIB, XRP, and other cryptos. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll have to get in. We'll have to look into these articles and see. Yeah, I saw the other one. Oh, that was it. No, I didn't see the other one. This is from Crypto News Flash. Yeah, so we're gonna have to get the researchers to deep dive these articles to see the validity of them. That's what I would recommend for sure. Let the deep researchers check out the validity of those kind of things. You know, for mortgages. Interesting. Interesting stuff. So we'll see. All right, fam. Look, I gotta hop off here. I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys being here. Imagine making mortgage payments in XRP a year later. The XRP is worth 10x more. I guess JPM needs money to pay for the lawsuit. Yeah. All right, fam. Thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate you guys being here on a Saturday evening. I'm gonna hop off here and maybe go for a walk or something like that. I appreciate you guys checking in for sure. Do me a favor, hit that like button on the way out if you didn't get a chance to do so on the way in. And again, if you happen to be in that 45 or 55% of people that are hanging out, listening to, watching the Crypto Seeds, you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. If you've been enjoying the Hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.